Hello, I'm Bob Ralston here at the Welk Resort in Escondido, California. This is the first time I've hosted a Lawrence Welk show on public television, and I can't tell you how very pleased I am to be here. The show you're about to see was broadcast in April 1969. And when this lady right here, my wife Feature, saw the show, she said, "Bob, how thin you were." Yes, I told her that was 30 years and 30 pounds ago. Unlike most of the other Welk programs, this one really has no theme. It's simply dedicated to springtime and great musical numbers, including 4 April songs. It's interesting that April was such a popular month for 20th century lyricists. April has always been very important to me, too. Beach and I got engaged to be married in April of 1962. We decided to put off the wedding until I had all of my bills paid. Remember those days? And I wondered how long that would take. Well, when Lawrence Welk announced to me and to the country on the air that he was hiring me as a regular, Feature said, "Okay, now we can get married."
And we did the very next weekend.
That's right. And we now have 2 children, Randy and Diane, and a 2-year-old grandson, Field Kate.
All those years of blowing bubbles at the concerts for Bob paid off for my role as Oma, grandmother.
For many years, I've been an official artist of the Thomas Organ Company, and currently I'm very proud to be the spokesperson for this new, magnificent high-tech instrument. I'm sure you'll be as impressed with it as I am. But right now, let's get the program started with a few words from the man who started it all, Lawrence Welk.
Thank you. Pleasant good evening, my friends. A warm welcome to our show. There's nothing like a little cheerful philosophy to get the show off on the right foot.
Just let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. And if your sweetie cries, just tell her that a smile will always pay. Whenever skies are gray, don't worry or fret.
A smile will bring the sunshine and you'll never get wet.
So let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day.
Just let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day.
And if your sweetie cries, just tell her that a smile will always pay. Whenever skies are gray, don't worry or fret.
A smile will bring the sunshine and you'll never get wet.
So let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. Whenever skies are gray, don't worry or fret.
A smile will bring the sunshine and you'll never get wet.
So let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very kindly. Let a smile be your umbrella. While it may not keep you dry, but it will keep you happy. Here's a pretty song titled "The More I Love You," and it's from our new Galveston album. pretty melody. The More I Love You. When our wonderful little country singer Lynn Anderson left us last year to get married, she had a standing invitation to come back and visit us anytime she could make it. Well, she's here with us this evening, and we're delighted to see her. Lynn, you're on.
There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him that he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, and then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. Well, he'd stand and listen carefully, and then pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn that auction cry, gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer. A $15 bid and now 20 now, would you give me 20 now, make it a 20, bid it about a 20 now, would a bid a 20, would make a $20 bid. I got a $20 bid and now 25, would you give me 25, make it a 25, bid a 25, but would gonna bid it at a $25 bid. Well, as time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't jest. He practiced hauling bids both night and day. His pap would find him behind the barn, just a working up an awful storm as he tried to imitate the auctioneer. His dad said, son, we just can't stand to have a mediocre man selling things at auction using our name. We'll send you off to auction school, and then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. A $25 bid and now 30 now. Would you give me 30 now? Make it a 30 bid at about a 30 now. Would a bid a 30, would a bid a $30 bid. A $30 bid and now 35. Would you give me 35? Made a 35 bid a 35. But we're gonna bid it at a $35 bid. Well, from the boy who went to school, there grew a man who played it cool. He came back home a full-fledged auctioneer. And the people come from miles around to hear him make that rhythmic sound that fills their hearts with such a happy cheer. His fame spread out from shore to shore. He had all he could do and more. Had to buy a plane to get around. Now he's the best in all the land. Let's pause and give that man a hand. He's the best of all the auctioneers. I got a 35 bid and now 40 now. Will you give me 40 now? Make it a 40 bid at about a 40 now. Who'd a bid a 40? Who'd a bid a $40 bid? I got a $40 bid and now 45. Will you give me 45? Made a 45 bid at 45. I sold it now for a $45 bid. Hey, well, all right, sir, but then get that number 29, get that $15 bid and now 20 now. Will you give me 25? Made a 25.
Isn't she great? Lynn, you know what? You're getting better all the time.
Thank you. I'm having more fun.
What a pleasure to have you back, and you're looking
Thank
so
you.
nice.
Bye-bye.
Isn't she great? And by the way, we have good news. She'll be back with us next week again. Wonderful little girl from North Dakota. Myron Floren plays a polka it seems that everybody wants to dance. Myron, let's hear one of your new recordings, and you folks will see what I mean.
I played keyboards on the Galveston album Lawrence mentioned, and it was always exciting for me to be in the recording studio with the Champagne music maestro and his fine musicians. Actually, it was through my work as an additional recording studio musician with the Welk Orchestra that I was invited to be a guest on the TV show. I believe it was this Moon River album that brought it all together. Lawrence Welk loved the big arpeggios I was playing on the piano, and he asked if I would come on the show and play a number. I did, and that was in 1962. I didn't start appearing every week until January of 1963, and then I was hired as a regular 6 weeks later when the fan mail started arriving. So for all of you folks who wrote those kind letters, this is another thank you after so many years. As I said earlier, it was a spring I'll never forget.
This lovely day will lengthen into evening.
We'll say goodbye to all we've ever had. Alone, when we have walked together,
I'll remember April and be glad.
I'll be content. You loved me once in April.
Your lips were warm, and love and spring were new. But I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow, for I'll remember April and you. The fire will dwindle into glowing ashes.
For flames and love live such a little while.
I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April, and I'll smile. And I'll smile.
Nice. It's easy to understand why Norma and Jimmy are so very well liked. Time to call on our wonderful young dance couple, Cissy and Bobby. I think you will enjoy this graceful routine to the tune of Dancing in the Dark. fine concert arrangement was written by my North Dakota pal, Frank Scott. Sandi and Salli have only been with us a little over a year, but already they are two of the most popular members of our musical family. Girls, how about a song?
Music that I adore, please give me more and more. It got its start right here in my heart. Play on chord, chanson d'amour. Chanson, chanson d'amour. Every time I hear chanson, chanson d'amour.
The organ plays a very important part in my life, obviously, and rarely does a day go by that I don't sit down and play, either rehearsing with singers, writing arrangements, or just for fun. Every Sunday evening here in Southern California, I'm the host of a one-hour radio show called G Dadit's a Wurlitzer, where I play recordings of all the great theater pipe organists. On Sunday mornings at Founders Church in Los Angeles, I play the largest Wurlitzer theater pipe organ installed in any church in the world. What a glorious sound that is. Everyone is welcome to attend, and we truly enjoy hearing what our out-of-town visitors have to say. To paraphrase the Rodgers and Hammerstein song coming up next, they often say, "It's a grand morning for singing."
We find Natalie and Nevins in a pretty outdoor setting, and Natalie says it's a grand night for singing.
It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound he'll be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The stars are bright above. The earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love. Falling in love. Maybe it's more than the moon. Maybe it's more than the birds. Maybe it's more than the sight of a night in a life too lovely for words. Maybe it's more than the earth, shiny and silvery blue. Maybe the reason I'm feeling this way has something to do with you. It's a grand night for singing. The stars are bright above. The earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love. Falling. Falling in love.
It's always a grand night for singing. We'd like to salute the Sooner State with a medley of songs from the wonderful show, Oklahoma. I'm going to ask my right-hand man, Myron Floren, to conduct the orchestra.
The organ is probably the first electronic instrument ever, and it's still one of the most popular. People seem to love pretty organ sounds, and I still marvel at how organ music can draw a crowd of listeners. Here's a springtime song I often enjoy playing.
going to spend the next few minutes in a shoe store. We'll see some things that might or might not happen in such an establishment. So let's join Bob, Lido, and the gang.
There's one thing I advise all my customers. When you buy a new pair of shoes, the first thing you do is give them a good shine. When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart with a single happy feeling. A wonderful way to start to face the world every day with the dee-dum-dee-die-die. Little melody that is making the worrying world go by. When you walk down the street with a happy-go-lucky feet, you'll find a lot what I'm repeating. When there's a shine on your shoe, there's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the day. When there's a shine on your shoe, there's a melody in your heart with a singable happy feeling. A wonderful way to start to face the world every day with the dee-dum-dee-die-die. Little melody that is making the worrying world go by. When you walk down the street with a happy-go-lucky feet, you'll find a lot what I'm repeating. When there's a shine on your shoe, there's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the day. With a shine on your shoe.
Say, these shoes you sold us, they're too stiff. We can't dance in these shoes. Yeah, do you have something just a little softer?
Something softer?
Yeah, you know, give me that old soft shoe. I said that old soft shoe. A one, a two, a doodly-doodly-doo. Give me that old soft shoe, 'cause nothing else will do. When we start to do the old soft shoe, shall we demonstrate? Now, these are more like it. Right. Give me that old soft shoe. I said that old soft shoe. A one, a two, a doodly-doodly-doo. Give me that old soft shoe, 'cause nothing else will do when we start to do the old soft shoe. Give me that old soft shoe, 'cause nothing else will do when we start to do the old soft shoe.
Tanya, I'm going to step out for a cup of coffee. Would you kindly clean up the place?
You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You broke in your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone.
Growing up in the Ralston house was almost as crazy as that one, except instead of children, we had so many pets we didn't know what to do. In the past, we've had a monkey, a llama, and a great variety of reptiles, birds, and dogs. Today, now that the kids are gone, we just have 4 cats whom we love dearly and quietly. Whenever I get lonely for all those animal sounds, I can just play them like this. And here's how I might work those sounds into a song. Coming up in the next segment is the great Frank Scott at the Thomas Vox, which was a smaller, portable version of the old Thomas organ. We used the Vox mostly for harpsichord-type sounds. In my early days on the show, when I was in my early 20s, Frank gave me much appreciated pointers on arranging music. I'll never forget his kindness, and I know you'll enjoy hearing Frank play right now the Beatles classic, Hey Jude, coming up right after April Love.
Every star's a wishing star that shines for you. April love is all the 7 wonders. One little kiss can tell you this is true. Sometimes an April day will suddenly bring showers, rain to grow the flowers for her first bouquet. But April love can slip right through your fingers, so if she's the one, don't let her run away. If she's the one, don't let her run away.
Thank you very much, Steve. Very nice. And since this is National YWCA Week, Steve is dedicating that song to all members of that fine organization. Lawrence's new album, Galveston, looks like it's going to be a big smash hit. Here's one of the 10 big songs in this album.
the best of the newer songs. Andrew Willis and Dick Dale observed National Library Week by doing some research at their local library. Grammar is the subject that concerns them.
You say either,
and you say either,
you say neither,
and you say neither,
either,
either,
neither.
neither. Let's call the whole thing off.
You like potato,
And you like potato,
you like tomato,
and you like tomato,
potato,
potato,
tomato.
tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part.
And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart.
So if I go for oysters,
And I go for oysters,
I'll order oysters.
and cancel the oysters. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off.
Let's call the whole thing off.
But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part.
And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart.
So if I say laughter,
Then I'll say laughter,
and I'll say after,
and I'll say after.
for we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's
Call the whole thing off.
Andra and Dick, National Library Week, April 20th to 26th, a very worthwhile project. Let's get back to the shoe store. Larry Hooper seems to have a problem.
Good evening, folks.
Howdy there. Say, I'd like a new pair of shoes, 'cause me and my Dolly are going out dancing tonight.
Nothing for the young lady?
Are you kidding? My gal don't need a thing.
As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, I met somebody who was mighty sweet, mighty fair to see. I asked her, would she like to have a talk? Have a talk, yeah, make some talk. All the fellas standing on the walk, wishing they were me. Mama, mama, let me dress up tonight, dress up tonight, dress up tonight. Got a secret, gonna fess up tonight, gonna dance by the light of the moon. I'm gonna dance with the Dolly with the hole in her stocking, while her knees keep a knocking and her toes keep a rocking. Dance with the Dolly with the hole in her stocking, gonna dance by the light of the moon, by the light of the moon. Mama, mama, put the cat out tonight, cat out tonight, cat out tonight. I worked all day, I'm gonna scat out tonight, and I won't be home until dawn. I'm gonna dance with the Dolly with the hole in her stocking, while her knees are keep a knocking and her toes are keep a rocking. I dance with the Dolly with the hole in her stocking, I dance by the light of the moon. Gonna dance by the light of the moon. Gonna dance by the light of the moon.
Yes, even Larry Hooper wants to be a dancer.
We always had so much fun on the Lawrence Welk Show, and Larry Hooper was even funnier off stage than on. Actually, I got to be a dancer on a few shows when they discovered that I'd once won a Charleston contest. When it comes to dancing, the 20s era is my favorite. But my favorite solo numbers, as you can see in this show, were often from Broadway shows from many eras. Earlier in this program, you heard selections from Oklahoma, and The Sound of Music will be coming up next. Here's another tune that's a favorite of Feech's and mine. It's from the Broadway show La Cage aux Folles, and it's called The Best of Times Is Now.
Our show continues with Joe Feeney in the vocal spotlight, Frank Scott at the piano.
Cara Mia, why must we say goodbye? Each time we part, my heart wants to die. My darling, hear my prayer. Cara Mia fair, here are my arms. You alone will share. All I want is you forevermore, to have, to hold, to love, adore. Cara Mia, mine. Say those words divine. I'll be your love till the end of
Joe Feeney, a great talent and a fine, fine gentleman. Here's another very talented gentleman, a real artist at the organ console. Bob Ralston plays one of the selections from his album of great movie and show themes. And of course, that was the title song of the wonderful show, The Sound of Music. Bob is really an all-around talent. He's also a fine piano man and excellent arranger. As you may have noticed, he's quite an actor. Larry Hooper at the piano is joined by all of our singers for an all-time favorite, which seems quite appropriate at this season of the year.
Though April showers may come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't raining rain, you know it's raining violets. And where you see clouds up on the hills, you soon will see clouds of daffodils. So keep on looking for a bluebird and listening for his song whenever April showers come along.
So if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't raining rain, you know it's raining violets.
And where you see clouds up on the hills, you soon will see clouds of daffodils. So keep on looking for a bluebird and listening for his song whenever April showers come.
The album Lawrence mentioned, Great Movie and Show Themes, was my 7th. And now I'm on album number 25. So many years, so many recording sessions, and I loved every one of them. Thanks so much, folks, for spending this hour with me, and it was my great pleasure to share it with you. Right now, I'd like to sail on out of here on the Blue Danube, showing off some of the lovely orchestral effects of this new Thomas organ. May the wind be always at your back, and a song always in your heart. So long,